one bad situation to another.
He should just got off the bike and rode, like you said, just caught his lick from the cop. Yeah, we could have threatened by with a knife. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. Super excited about this video, guys. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
I often get asked what are my scariest travel moments, so I've decided to share with you my top 3 from visiting 161 countries. Please note that everything you are about to hear is 100% based off my own personal travel experiences and nothing more. Okay, my third scariest travel situation happened to me in Astana, Kazakhstan in 2017. So I was there in March. It was the coldest place I've ever felt, and I didn't even have cold clothes with me because I was traveling around Southern Europe. No, but seriously, it's like 12 degrees Fahrenheit out here, and it is freezing. And I had my camera with me, and I was taking some photos of these monuments, which looked beautiful to me at the time. And as I was taking a photo, this cop came up to me, and he pointed, and he said, "You, come here." And I was like, oh, damn. So I walked over to him, and he only spoke Russian and Kazakh, which I speak a little bit of Russian, enough to kind of understand basic words.
So damn, off the bat, it already sound like he gonna be a little intimidated because you know Russians have that accent.
Yeah, like
so when they get to talking, it's like
it's like a very serious tone.
Yeah, very serious tone off the bat.
Yeah, like we're gonna have Google Translate
on hand.
on hand because
hey, the guy don't even look like he like gets into any trouble.
Right.
He don't like he tell a lie. You feel me? Like so, why would the cops just randomly point him out?
Maybe you can't take pictures or something of the monument.
Facts.
Maybe that could be an option.
Sound like a good one.
Asking where my passport is, and I said, I don't have my passport, it's at my hotel, which is just around the corner. And I was asking him if I could go retrieve the passport, and he said, no, you come with me, we go in the cop car. And I was really scared. Kazakhstan is not a country that you want to go to a police station in. As I know it, he was taking me to the police station on the street, and I was like shaking, I was so nervous. I thought I was going to get in big trouble. And basically, long story short, I took out my wallet, I gave him $50 US worth in local currency, and he let me go, thankfully. It was really scary, and I didn't know that I wasn't able to take photos, or he was just being really strict. But regardless, now I am extra careful when I take photos in the former Soviet countries. My second scary...
Not just that, keep your passport with you.
Yes, keep your
100%,
passport.
like,
because I know, baby, look, I'm having right there in my purse.
Yeah, tucked in. It's crazy, though, that he had to use, you know, money to get out of the situation. And I wonder, like, how that was for him, like, thinking on his toes, like, you know, what do I just... throw him a couple cash, like, just let me go. I got a passport, but here's my, you know what I'm saying, couple dollars.
I'm glad he was able to be let go.
Yeah. I'm
glad it wasn't something like really serious. Like he's like, no, you're coming with me. You know.
So listen, drop in the comment section. Why is it terrible to be, you know, locked up in astana, whatever the name of it was? Because he said it's pretty bad to be locked up.
With a K.
Yeah, he said it's pretty bad to be locked up right there. So.
Yeah. Whew.
This travel moment was in Chad in 2018, about 6 months ago. So I was in the capital of N'Djamena, Chad. I get there and I have a local buddy who's taking me around. He was actually a really cool guy. We jumped on a motorbike taxi in the middle of the city and he was riding ahead of me. So I was quite far behind him. And all of a sudden, the police tries to pull over my motorbike driver. And I was like, okay, maybe this is normal. And my driver kept speeding up.
Oh, no.
Speeding up. And all of a sudden, this police chase in downtown N'Djamena, Chad, cutting through dirt roads, just cars slamming on their brakes, honking, and I was holding on for dear life.
That'll be a time that I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna take my chance, baby. The cops
you gonna roll?
After you? Yes, I'm gonna roll.
Hey, why would you jump off?
Because he running from the cops, not with me.
They gonna catch you, and then they gonna question you and give him all your charges.
I don't know.
We'll give you all his charges.
I don't know. If you a tourist.
Nah, ain't no tourist at that point.
Oh no,
I'm a criminal.
I'm rolling. He did it.
See, you can't roll. First of all, the road might be off.
I ain't going down with him.
Well, you going down anyway for beginning. You're going to get stopped.
I'm going to go down in that dirt.
And then you're going to be in cuffs.
You go do what you do. I know. Bro, like, look, I don't know nothing about nothing.
No, I feel you on that 100%. I mean, but at the end of the day, you never know how long it can get. And they might want to just question you, interrogate you for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. First of all, wait. He's on the back of the motorbike. Okay.
Yeah, look like that's what I believe he said. He's on the back of a motorbike. He's getting chased down by a cop officer because this guy just randomly started speeding and running away. I guess that's something they do out there.
The cops.
Run from the cops. Run from the cops. I guess they're running from the cops.
The police finally caught up to the driver. He said, show me your license and registration. And apparently the driver had stolen the bike and he wasn't a taxi driver. So the driver had nothing else to do but push the policeman. All of a sudden, it starts this giant brawl right in front of my eyes. People from the street are like freaking out and they all run in. So I duck out and I go into this mini shared taxi thing and I calm down. And after about 20 minutes, I'm finally calm. And there was a really cute kid sitting next to me. His parents were not in the taxi. And so I just took a photo of him, and the driver of the car slammed on the brakes, pulled me over, grabbed my shirt, twisted it. There was like a huge brawl that was happening and I had to really talk my way out of it. This guy threatened to pull out a knife and it was a very scary situation.
Bro, what?
I could have avoided it by not taking the photo, but I've never been treated like that and I think it was really extreme. What?
Child, he went from one bad situation to another.
He should have just got off the bike and rode, like you said, just caught his lick from the cop. Yeah, we could have threatened by with a knife.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Then he would have been in the middle of the street. Not knowing nobody.
Just stab.
Oh my God.
That's not funny, y'all. But you gotta think about how we be looking at stuff. Like,
y'all know we just a joke out of everything.
Facts. I would have just did what you did then from the jump. We was definitely rolling off that bike.
Stop, tuck and roll.
Cause he held on to the situation, then he got out of it. Only to, you know what I'm saying? If he would have got off, he would have never got on the bus. Driver. Yo, so taking photos they're very strict.
Yeah.
Damn, they're very strict.
It happened to me in Demouchet on that day. And finally, my scariest travel moment happened to me in India in February of 2015. I had been in India for 3 months at this point, backpacking solo on a really tight budget, and I was in the Rajasthan state, which is my favorite state in India. I was traveling overnight on a bus from Udaipur to Jodhpur. The bus departed at midnight. I was the only foreigner. It was a sleeper bus, so I was situated on the top bunk on the left side.
Oh, wow.
And so we're about an hour into the journey, and I'm starting to doze off. I'm laying down, I got my bags by my feet, my iPod, earphones in, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, the bus driver slams on the brakes, turns the wheel left all the way, and the bus flips over the freeway, completely flips over, all the windows shattered, everybody's screaming and crying, there's babies on board. At that moment, I checked my heart to see if it was still beating because I thought I had died. And I remember looking up through my fingertips and there were glass and dust everywhere, and I put my hands up here and I remember seeing these guys' feet, and they were dangling ahead of me because he was holding onto the bar. It was the scariest moment of my life. We had to escape out the side, which was the roof, because all the windows were shattered. I actually had a bunch of glass stuck in my foot. I was wearing sandals and my foot was covered in blood. And luckily the glass didn't hit my neck or didn't hit my face or anything like that. And so we have to get out of the bus, and I have my bags with me, and we go out the busted window. And then I jump like 10 feet down, and 2 people were stuck in the bus, and they didn't make it out alive. And the reason I know that is because everybody was circled around and they kept doing this. Everybody was bawling and they kept doing this sign. I didn't see them with my eyes, but I'm pretty sure they didn't make it out alive. Ambulance came, they offered to take me to the hospital. I said no, just take me on to Jodhpur. And when I got on the next bus to pick me up, I was like shaking and I couldn't believe what just happened. So yeah, that was rough. I'm not telling you these stories to scare you away from traveling, but rather just to show you some real life situations that can happen to you at any time. I do not hate these countries or these people. It's all just part of the journey, and it's going to get more and more intense as the end is near. I'm Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and join me as I plan to visit every country in the world.
Man, I got a story for you guys, man. I was walking in the airport, you know what I'm saying, and I was, walking at a very, very, very fast pace, because it was, airports are packed. And as I'm making it, all of a sudden, I get to my line, and then everybody starts scrambling, and I'm like, what's going on, what's going on? And then I hear airplanes taking off and stuff, and then I finally make it to the front, and I say, hey, I got my passport, I got my ticket, I got a flight I need to catch. And y'all, I missed my flight.
This boy. That's the scariest part, babe.
That's the
What?
Yeah. Just for laughs, though.
Okay, by the way, Dion was like fresh out of high school, first time flying. I'm like, what story haven't you told me?
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I missed my flight.
First time flying by itself, too.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Crazy.
Everybody just started scattering, babe. And I made it to the front. I was like, why everybody running? What's going on? Oh, because the flight took off and they can't get on. So you can go sit with them in the lobby? I I was like, oh, that's what happened? Okay, bet.
Too funny. But, man, these stories right here.
That's some real stuff, y'all. And you can never be, like, any more cautious than this gentleman here. And I'm pretty sure he, you know, had all his ducks in a row. But some things in life is just unavoidable. And regardless if you in the right place at the right time, wrong place at the wrong time, it can happen to you.
Right.
It can happen.
Right. I always love his videos. By the way, guys, if you do not know him, go get familiar with his channel. He has traveled every single country.
Every single one.
Every single country in the world.
Yeah.
And he's young.
Yeah, fairly young.
I think he's around our age or a little younger than us.
He's definitely a millennial.
Yes.
He's
so go check him out, guys.
Yeah, check him out.
We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send in your reaction requests through our description box below. We'll see you soon.
Peace.